You buy a pair of socks, that's 2 socks. You buy a pair of Bombas socks, that's 4 socks. Because one purchased is one donated. Socks are the #1 most requested clothing item in homeless shelters. So when you buy a pair of super comfortable Bombas socks, you're also donating a pair. Bombas customers have powered over 150 million donations. So Bombas would like to thank you 150 million times. But we only have like 30 seconds. Go to bombas.com/Wondery and use code Wondery for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/Wondery and use code Wondery at checkout.
I'm Brett.
And I'm Alice.
And we are the Prosecutors. Today on the Prosecutors, some of the things you may have missed when we were off microphone. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's our bloopers.
I have to think of a thing for you.
I'm going live.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
It's already getting fired up. It just irritates me. It irritates me.
Well, I mean, we were fired up before we even went live.
You have a job.
Because I was like, what is happening?
To do. Do your job. Do your job.
That's
all
the
I
thing.
ask.
It's just to do your job. It costs people time and money. You know, I don't like. I'm an immigrant. You know, I like being efficient. And I don't like waste. And I don't
like politicians who make decisions based on getting a sound good in a press release.
We even talk about how like he made this decision because he hired a law firm who like he spent 600 hours on the case to basically
Is that seriously?
Yeah,
600
he billed
hours?
600 at Oklahoma. I don't know how much that lawyer charged, but I know what I bill, and I'm pretty cheap. Like
Paul Clement? How much?
No. That one guy
Ridiculous.
spent 600 hours.
Absurd.
600 hours. I mean, I get that these records are long, except we're talking about like 2 sentences in the transcript and 1 note, right? We're not talking about like the meaty issues.
I mean, they spent at least $1 million on that, at least.
At least. There's no 600 hours. I mean, do your billable math. That's way more, right? And then there's all the write-off time and the meeting in person and the politicking once you have that.
You have this office full of people who have been litigating this case for 20 years, who know the case. And instead of trusting those people, you hire your plaintiff firm buddies so you can throw them some money their way, probably because they supported your election into the position. I don't remember if he was elected or appointed. But this is all the Prosecutors After Dark. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. Good for them.
Oh,
Good for him.
Goodness. I really hope they don't send a sniper to come kill us tonight.
Yeah, well, they probably will. I mean, you know.
We're talking
That's
about a lot of people who are really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But good thing no one listens to us, so it's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, we have ads to do. I'm sorry, I got so fired up I ended.
35 of y'all got the good stuff.
Exactly. The rest of you just gonna have to listen to bloopers in a year or so.
This is gonna be another one when I go downstairs. My wife is like, "Why did you say all that?" By the way, you should probably stop recording at this point.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My book today.
Your book, nice.
Yeah, the code and rules. We have any deep questions about hearsay? Do I sound okay to you guys?
You sound fine to me, but let's see what say the chat. What saith the chat?
Yeah, I guess it's fine. I just don't know what's
You
going
sound
on.
perfectly fine to me, I will say. Maybe it's... Are you wearing the same headphones?
Well, no, I changed into these headphones last time, and they worked better.
Huh.
This time they don't. It's fine. I can hear myself. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, that's good.
As long as there's no static and it doesn't sound tinny, it's fine.
Great.
Okay. We ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do this. So
And just by the way,
give
Brett,
you sort
your
of...
sound is getting weird. I don't know.
Oh, do I sound weird to you?
I think it'll be fine on your end that we're recording separately, but you are like cutting in and out.
Let me Let's see. My internet's not great.
It's like
tonight,
back in the day
reason.
when your software, it might just be internet because you're getting staticky. So I think
my little bar
is fine because we're recording locally, but I just wanted to let you know.
Right. I think for the recording purposes, it'll be fine. But let me see if I can use my phone's.
Are you getting, because is there some like electronic attack going on?
My local, I'll say this, since all that weirdness happened, even though I don't think it was attacked, my home internet has like taken a huge hit, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Are you
AT&T?
No,
Are you AT&T? They're saying I'm weird too.
We're Spectrum. You're weird too?
Maybe do I sound weird to you? They said I sound weird.
That's weird. Maybe someone's attacking our show. They're coming after us.
I don't know. Okay, well, we're recording locally, so whatever. I can for
Y'all just have to live with it.
I'll say that. Yep.
Okay, before we stop, I'm going to try to see if I can figure out my sound.
Okay. Apparently, I was freezing too. So maybe our internet here where we live is just being attacked. I'll just start talking. How's everyone doing? Leap Day? Did anyone celebrate Leap Day? That's my question. I was very excited about Leap Day, and I was kind of sad I didn't have I'm here with you guys. That's celebratory. But
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me? No?
I can.
Hello. Oh.
I can't decide if it sounds better or not.
You sound the same to me.
Well, I just realized that I don't have to have... I've had my headphones running through another thing, and I didn't actually have to do that. I can just plug them directly into the box. So nice. I did that. I don't know.
Oh, apparently I froze too. Oh, well.
Hello.
It must be something with the internet here because we have different internets. I don't have Spectrum. So I think internet in general must be going weird. You know what? I did have internet problems today when I was working too. So, but you can't hear me right now. Anyways. Yeah. Is it anyone's birthday on February 29th? My brother was born 2 days shy of Leap Day. He was born on the 27th. So happy birthday to him. But it would have been really cool if you were a Leap Day baby. You got it? I can't believe it's March. Where has 2024 gone? I don't know if that Brett can hear us at all. But truly, where has 2024 gone?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, great. I'm just talking to myself, trying to figure out your sound issues. It's a Marco Polo situation here. Do you guys have any questions? AMA, ask me anything. Oh, wait. Birdie asked, how do you feel about the party coming up? Good. Sad because all of a sudden she doesn't seem like a baby. She seems like a toddler already. She's not walking, but she seems big. All of a sudden.
We went to look at elementary schools and talk about breaking my heart.
I know. And I don't know, it just really hit me because my oldest, he's 6, but then it hit me that 1/3 of the time where he's going to be under my roof has already passed. And that's crazy. You know, when someone said that, I was like, don't do that to me. He's still a baby.
That's wild.
Does she have any words? Yes. She still says cheese a lot. She still refuses to say mama. So, it's going to be our relationship. But she says the cutest, bye-bye. With the "b" first. It's great. Bye-bye. And it's really offensive because if someone walks in a room, she'll turn to whoever she was playing with before and just wave and say, bye-bye, time for you to leave. Wow, you are really Blair Witch projecting over there.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. You are it's true. You know it.
Chords.
I don't know. Are your chords different now?
Well, I'm unhooking something.
Okay. All right. There's that.
Dog get a good shot of my bourbon.
Your zipper. Your zippers.
The zipper.
Bye-bye. And then hiya. And she also says hiya. I remember when my son, I think I said this before, but my son went to school and had this really sweet teacher from Mississippi with a thick Mississippi accent. And all of a sudden, in 24 hours, he spoke with a Mississippi accent. And I was like, you live with me your whole life And then all it takes is 24 hours with this wonderful teacher, and you completely change the way you speak. He'd be like, can we go there?
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but like all it took was 24 hours to completely erase everything that mom taught him.
I don't know. Maybe these last few episodes sound terrible. I don't know.
Who knows? Whatever. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't decide whether it sounds okay or not.
Do you want to stop and listen to the recording back?
Well, I'll be listening through the same headphones, so presumably.
Can you unplug the headphones and just listen to it from your computer to see how it sounds?
My computer doesn't have the best speakers.
Oh. But you can sometimes tell if it's like totally tinny or empty, you know?
True. But I feel like if it was like that, you guys would hear that.
I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Whatever. What do you guys think? Does it sound okay? It sounds like okay to you guys. It's just me. Is that what I'm hearing?
Speaking of words, this goes back to our conversation about like not cursing in front of my kids. So they don't know a lot of words to put down people. And so it's been really fun to watch them like think of words that they think are really, really bad. And so my oldest was trying to come up with a word to describe the messed up looking hyena in Lion King. You know, the one that was like has crazy eyes and whatever. And he was like, It's Ed. It's Ed. And I was like, oh, which one's Ed? I don't know. I didn't know they had names. And he was like, the, and he didn't have like a negative word, which I was kind of proud to describe. And he was like, he's the super bizarre looking one. And I was like, oh, that's like a really good description and also not too mean.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Don't worry, he'll learn real quick when he goes to school. But for now, that's his worst word to describe someone. He's so bizarre.
So we're traveling. When are we traveling, Alice?
Next Thursday. Yeah.
So when do you want to record next week?
It's a little hard because you saw that we have a conversation on Wednesday. And
is it happening Wednesday?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, let's do that. Where are we at? Let me just pull that up real quick.
We are about to go into Prosecutors' theories. So we haven't, there will be, I think, an entire episode on theories, probably.
Not our theories.
No. Like just theories in general.
Are you sure?
No. We haven't gotten to theories. We have gotten to prosecutor angles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about, that's Leo Schofield. That's the wrong one. Yeah, we got to talk about all the stuff from the trial and then get into theories. I think we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Let's record one more episode.
Sure.
Sunday?
And we can do a legal briefs.
I would rather do the prosecutors. Because I don't like to stay too far ahead on legal briefs because it's supposed to be
got it
like breaking news.
Because we're traveling. Gag orders. We're traveling twice in March, so we're a little bit busier in March.
I'm gone for a whole week in March.
I know. That's what I'm saying is like we have a lot of travel, so we might have to get ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
We could always bring no, not really. I don't want to bring all the microphones to record.
We need to get a travel microphone thing.
Yeah. When are we traveling again? Are we traveling again? Yes, we are. But that's only one day, so we're okay.
Next week? Yeah.
No, the week of the 21st.
Are we traveling that week too?
Remember? We're doing your crazy day trip.
Oh, well, I'm going skiing that week too. So I'm going that whole week.
I know. Legal briefs. What is this? Hearsay 803? 803 Alice.
Sure. You're going to be so happy that we did that.
What? Oh, no, I am excited. I told you I'm excited. It's objectively crazy, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, well, I'm excited.
I know you are. It's wonderful. You know what we should do? We should get like, they're not going to understand it because they're all too young, but we should like walk in with a boombox blasting it. And they'll be like, we don't understand this. You'll be like, look, every rapper in the 90s did this.
I've heard boomboxes are coming back.
Look, I literally call them boomboxes because I grew up dancing and we called it a boombox because you had to move your boombox around to different dance studios like when we had rehearsal. Boombox. I don't know what else it's called. It's not stereo. It's called a boombox.
Yeah, boombox. That's what I would call it.
Yeah. I got my
boombox.
I got my first boombox when I turned 8. I remember, like, clearly. It was like a Sony. I don't know why this is not letting me save. Are you having problems with our drive? Strange.
I haven't tried it yet. It's not full, is it? No, it's got plenty.
No. I think we're being hacked internet-wise, I think, because mine says full bar.
Yeah, I think we're being hacked. I like film. I like physical pictures. They mean so much more to you.
It's true.
It's just funny.
I have so many electronic, but none of them are printed out.
Like, the 90s and the 2000s, late 90s, 2000s, destroyed so many things that now we wish we had. Like, I was talking about computers. My wife wants to buy a new computer. I was like, wouldn't it be great if it was like the old days and you could go to a store and actually, like, look at the computers and think about, like, how you want to use it? It's like, you can't do that now. I mean, nobody actually has computers anymore. You just have to buy whatever's,
That's true.
online. That's just the way it is. And it's like, that's not cool. Where are malls? I wish malls. Bring the malls back. Blame.
Mine is really not letting me upload, just by the way.
What is it saying to you?
It okay, hold on. I'm trying a different way. Now it seems to be doing it, but it's taking really long.
I think our internet got like attacked. I really do.
I do too, because we have different carriers. And my home internet was weird today too during work.
I don't know what Best Buys y'all are going to. My Best Buy doesn't have anything in the store. So you go into that place and it looks like the zombie apocalypse happened.
It actually does. And they're like, it's like a kiosk where you can surf online, the bestbuy.com. And I'm like, wow, this is weird.
Here's the aisle where all the stuff would be if we had it.
But you can do ship to store and save on shipping.
You can do ship to store, which doesn't help me accomplish the thing I want to accomplish.
It's a P.O. box for Best Buy.
Exactly. It's just like ridiculous. Anyway.
Okay. I think mine is like, it's uploading real slow. So I don't know if it's I'll check in on it later. All right. I'm going to go do a little bit of work.
How about the next time we see you, all our equipment will work again?
I don't know, man. This is kind of crazy.
I don't really know what else is going on. I don't know what's going on. Like, my recording and stuff and microphone, everything is working fine. It's just,
No, this is an internet thing. If we're both freezing, there's something going on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should restart my computer. I haven't done.
Maybe you should, Alice. You've frozen, so now would be a good time to do it.
Okay. We better just
all right.
cut our losses.
Bye, guys. Love you, mean it.
Maybe
have
a
good one. It could be. I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of, like, we don't even have the same internet, maybe everyone else knows this financial hack, but I was thinking about that podcast question, like, what other podcast would you do? And I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of this? Because one of my, like, loves in life are
hacking?
Like frugality things, like a money podcast. Like, I love that.
I love that one dude who says, like, never have
Mr. Money
cards.
Mustache.
No, not him.
Or Dave Ramsey.
But
I like to do them in, like,
credit,
I don't like the extremes. Like, I don't ever not buy coffee, but there are ways to, like, save money. For example, ladies, a manicure costs what? I don't know, $45, $50, depending on what you get. So today I was at.
Just have your children do it.
Then you'll have to pay money to get that fixed. So I was at CVS and I haven't bought nail polish in so long because who has time to do their nails? Me. I don't have time to do my nails. So I just, like, bought, and I was shocked at how expensive nail polish is these days. When this is like decades ago, bought nail polish, it'd be like $5 a bottle, like, that makes sense. They're all like $10 to $15 for, like, brands you've never heard of. And I was like, why are these so expensive? I bought them anyway.
So now you're saying that actually it's cheaper.
No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Manicure.
And then I went to TJ Maxx for something. Oh, here's why. Because we have to bring a white T-shirt for my child for school for Friday, but they told us, like, today. And I was like, I don't have a white T-shirt, so I had to go find one. So I was at TJ Maxx, and the exact brands, like the nice brands of nail polish, were all $3 at the checkout counter. And I was like, what? So because I looked for nail polish at TJ Maxx, but they're, like, not in the store. They're at the checkout counter, at least where I shop. So
your money hack
save
is
yourself
don't buy
70%.
stuff at CVS?
Well, I think that's usually the case. They mark up pretty high. I know, but I went there. Well, that's smart of them, right? Because I went there for a prescription.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so I was already there. So I was like, well, let me pick up some nail polish.
That's the price of convenience. Exactly.
That's the whole, it's a convenience store. You're right. But I actually was looking for a nail polish. So anyways, I'm sure everybody already knows that, but like 70% off at TJ Maxx, the exact same brands, same colors and everything. Okay, that's all.
Yeah. So today on the Nail Podcast, Beauty with Brett and Alice.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay, we can start talking about, this is actually wildly interesting because we've talked about this particular topic a lot, but let me think about your descriptor.
Okay. CVS does have good coupons. That's true.
But like, they're so long.
So many of them. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm about to make up a word, so I'm going to see, just making sure my made up word is not like actually a curse word.
It's always important.
Okay. I'm laughing at my own pun. Oh no, it's too early. Okay, I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know I'm a nerd. I know. Okay,
It's
just
fine.
let me enjoy this.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, the Supreme Court held that even though this information was voluntarily shared through the operation of a cell phone, cell phones are necessary for daily life now. In, I think this was what, 2018?
18.
Wow. Did you see that? Did you see I just pulled that out of nowhere? I actually had no idea what I was like. It was pre-COVID, but
Good job,
relatively
Alice.
recent. Thanks. I feel very happy with myself because today I tried to write the date and I wrote 2021. So, we're a few years off. Okay.
And then I'll record on here when you're ready to go live.
We're going live?
Well, no, but I mean, we're going to upload this to YouTube, so.
Oh, then maybe I should take my comforter down.
So don't look too ridiculous. Yeah.
I was trying to look ridiculous. Okay, let me think of a descriptor.
Don't freeze to death.
What was the name of this hearing? This was not a show cause hearing. This was
This was just a preliminary hearing to talk about how the evidentiary hearing is going to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like drawing a blank, man. It's too cold. Okay. I'll think of something. Did you what?
Okay.
I said I'd come up with something.
Okay. Were you ready then?
I don't know. Sure.
Okay, here we go. Good luck, Alice.
All right. Hey, Brett. This is like.
Hi, Alice.
This is like as quick of a turnaround as, which is not like the quickest turnaround, but considering it is a snow day for our kids and we are working, it is a lot happening in the true crime world. I'm surprised the courts didn't close in South Carolina because we are here to talk. But before we do that, let's do our sign on.
Let's
Record.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. All right.
Now we're in business. Now we're in.
We'll do it live. Doing it live. Anyway. Okay. Want y'all know Alice doesn't feel well, but she's powering through for you.
It's only like a smidge of a fever, you can power through. But if I say something kind of crazy, it might be because that fever has reached a new height.
Yeah. I can kind of hear in your voice. You sound like you're a little under the weather.
Do you really? I can't hear it, but
just a little. Just a little. Not bad or anything. I'm just saying.
I do what I can.
You're amazing. You're amazing. You're the
So
best.
are you.
All right. Well, we won't chit chat. We'll just get started.
That's okay. I love chit chatting with you.
I know, but I don't want you to be. I want you to
you're so
not
nice.
feel well. Okay, here we go. You ready? Everybody in the chat ready? Ready. Okay, here we go. Let me pause here. This is in the wrong place. Hold on. This is in the wrong place. I gotta move this.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody give me a second. Alice, talk about your Odyssey.
I love my Odyssey. Did I talk about how I clean?
No.
Oh, okay. So I recently changed the configuration, which I love. I moved a child to the third row, and now I can't hear him because he's so far back. Today I went to the planetarium that reopened since COVID, and it was great. It was not a great day to go today, so it's probably good you did not go to the grand opening. But it was not great Well, it was rain. It was like pouring down raining. And so they had an outdoor part of it, but all of it had to be crammed into the planetarium because it was raining. And so there were like 10 times more people than can fit inside the planetarium. And most of them were small children. So it was not ideal. And we watched, one of those like over the sky displays of the planets, and whoever made the movie, it was fantastic and beautiful and based on NASA pictures, but they drew in these like little Martians on like when they were talking about Mars, and it scared all of the kids in the planetarium. So everyone started like screaming when the little Martians came on the, larger than life ceiling.
Okay.
TV.
I have moved everything around. So
that's probably best.
We're ready.
Okay, we're ready. Hold on one second. Let me refresh real quick. Yep. Okay. I'm only like I can like slowly feel the fever taking over, so I'm like beginning to not make sense, but okay. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling past something. Okay. You know what? I personally like it. You got to make the other side sweat a little bit. We know we're in the presence of greatness. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not up to that kind of strategic thinking.
No, it really is. It's a thrill to have you on. I mean, our title says it all. We really are prosecutors. I'm a former prosecutor. Brett's still a prosecutor. So it's always fun to talk to a fellow prosecutor.
It is. It really is. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me, guys. This is so cool.
So we're going to dive in. It's recording locally. So just one thing, we'll stop. I'll end the stream. And if you could wait 5 seconds, it'll upload, and then we'll have your stuff. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay.
And Brett, do you want to start recording locally?
No, there's no reason to, because she's not on me.
Sounds good. All right. I was about to sneeze, but Marsha, we'll do a really quick lead in because I know you have a hard stop. But so we'll go ahead and get started. We do a very quick sign on. You'll hear us say our names, and then I will introduce you. We are very, very informal. People are going to lose their minds that you're on our show. So this is going to be conversational. We're going to talk about your awesome new podcast. So let this be free flowing. We edit after the fact. So if anything you say you want to edit out later, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. We can do it later. Nobody's watching right now. So that's kind of the background, if that's okay with you.
Love that. I mean,
all right.
That. Like that.
Wonderful. Well, go ahead and sign on. Thank you. I know you have a hard stop, so I wanted to make sure we got it all fit in.
Thank you so much, guys. It really was fun. It's, I was hoping to hear your prosecutor stories, but
nothing like yours.
We definitely do that next time. Okay.
Did you see how efficient that was?
That was so efficient.
Okay. Leo, we're going to get through this. I mean, it might be a 5-hour episode, but we can do it.
Who's winning?
And
Kansas City
questions. Kansas, of course, because Taylor's there.
Okay, so
I'm wearing like what I call my Mean Girls I'm a cool mom jumpsuit.
Oh, is that right?
It's like a velour jumpsuit.
Okay.
That I've had for like 10 years, and I saw it today, and I was like, today is the day I wear this velour jumpsuit because it's freezing outside.
Who's everybody pulling for? I'm kind of for the Bills. I don't know.
Always for Taylor. I have no idea what
Kansas City's won so much lately.
Because Taylor showed up. Okay, we got to start recording or we're never going to finish.
Okay, we are recording. Okay, here we go.
I mean,
Okay, let me get you a word real fast.
I think I just threw you one, but
Did you?
I gave you a Mean Girls reference. I just have to say.
Okay. All right. Since you crammed it down my throat. Okay, here we go. I mean, I've always wanted to call you mean. So let's see. Hold on. Just quit pressuring me. God, badgering me. Badger.
So everyone who's quoting Mean Girls in the chat, I see you. I think I can quote that movie word for word.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yay! Way to call it, Lillian.
I love Lillian.
Look, all I have to say is, still haven't even touched that award.
That's right there. I mean, you can look at it. You see it over my shoulder? See it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, we just gotta win another one, so you can have that one.
Works, but they're old news, but we will not change. We will not change.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Me too.
I know you are. No, it's fine. It's just been.
They're all long days. It's okay. What was that question someone asked us? Do you have burnout? No, life. Not from the podcast. I don't. Let me be clear about that. Not podcast for now.
Okay, so we're at the
trial.
The trial. Let's start with the
openings. Trial, which is still going on.
Yes.
The trial.
Okay.
Tell me a funny story before we get started so that we can get in the mood. Because it's been a long day. I can tell on your face it's been a long day for you too. Sorry, I don't think I'll be coming
up with any funny stories. Sorry,
I didn't help pull you out of the doldrums. Okay, let me try with one. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. I'll tell a heartwarming one. So I think we have a theme now. You know, the child who loved Squanto, ate with a wooden spoon, that whole thing. Same child, obsessed with lifeguards now, and so I bought him. There's no lifeguard costumes because A, not Halloween. Oh. B, they don't really make lifeguard costumes because apparently it's not a popular costume. So I
wear much. Just get some red shorts.
Exactly. I assembled one, but I got him the pouch and the whistle and the first aid kit, and he wore it to swim team practice. And they took a picture with all the lifeguards and they posted it on our pool's Instagram. It was like really cute.
That is super cute.
And it was cute because, you live with them and they're not cute all the time. So I forgot it was cute until I saw it on the Instagram page and I was like, oh, that's cute.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, that got me in the mood. Okay, now I'm feeling good. Now I'm feeling great. Great day.
That made me pick my descriptor.
There you go.
So, okay, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, yeah.
We got this. Trial. Maybe that's what it is. We're in the doldrums of trial. It's like we're in trial.
I feel like I've been watching this trial nonstop. So, yeah. All right, here we go.
It's hard to watch. Like, there's so much to watch.
I know there's so much. And I feel like all of it turns into...
I've been skipping around,
I'm ready.
too.
Where are some witnesses who don't matter? Like, give me a...
I know.
That's the problem.
I agree.
Did we talk about this in the last episode? I don't know if we did or not. Because everybody's involved in the conspiracy.
Because there's so many witnesses.
Every witness is important. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the Game of Thrones family tree thing, where it's like everyone matters in some way because someone's trying to go for the throne.
Yeah, exactly.
Except the throne is the conspiracy. Okay, I'm ready.
Throne is the conspiracy. Okay. All right.
I'll talk about schedule with you next week.
You don't want to do this again tomorrow?
I forgot that Tuesday. Well, do we want to move to what? Because we're recording several times next week.
Oh, that's true.
That's my only thought, is in case that's just, we could record like 5 hours in a 12-hour span. It's fine. I know. I'm so tired.
I know.
I mean, I'm fine doing it Tuesday. It just occurred to me when I put it on the calendar. I was like, oh, that's a lot of recording.
Why did we do this to ourselves?
I don't know, because we are gluttons for punishment. Do you want to do
punishment?
Wednesday work? I could do Monday morning. It's just Sundays I'm so dead.
Oh God.
I know.
I don't want to do Monday.
I know Mondays are
Tuesday. We can do Tuesday. It's fine.
That will probably help us go to bed at a reasonable hour.
We'll do Monday.
Okay.
And then we'll do Tuesday.
And they'll be done. And then we'll do one more, really.
Actually, no, we won't be done at all because neither one of those are our podcast.
No, that was me being facetious.
Yeah.
But we did record an extra one this week.
Yeah, but
I could do this weekend if you wanted.
On this case, we need to get further ahead on this case.
I could record this weekend so that I hate recording on the weekends too because my children make me exhausted. But I could record maybe Saturday. What day is today?
I won't be here this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I could record Sunday, but I could not record Saturday.
Okay. It's Father's Day. Are you okay? Is it Father's Day? Are you okay with that?
Nobody cares about fathers.
Everybody cares about fathers. Well, I hope you're fully celebrated and your kids will go to bed and then we can record.
I mean...
then it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's really intense.
I could record tomorrow, but that's up to you.
What's that? Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, sure. I have so much work to do. Who cares? I'll just stay up all night and work. Let me see what tomorrow is. 1 second. Let's see what tomorrow is. I think I can do that. I mean, we can also record next week. I'm just trying to. I'm not traveling next week, but I am traveling.
It's totally up to you. I'm fine with doing tomorrow. If you don't want to do tomorrow,
let me see if I can watch a little bit more of the trial. There's just so much to do.
There's so much to do. I know. Okay. And the problem is, I'm going to be gone. I'm trying to figure out if I can record remotely.
Wait,
we're
how
go
long
on
are you gone for?
2-week trip.
But that's this summer, right?
It is the summer.
Oh, it is summer. Oh my gosh, you're right. It is summer. Wow. Okay. You know what? For a second, I thought it was January because we were just talking about January 2022.
Yeah, it's June.
It's
June.
Definitely the summer. Well, gosh darn it.
So I just want to make sure. I don't know why I decided to do this, but this Karen Reed case is stressing me out.
Because there's so much to cover?
Well, we got to get far enough ahead. Once we start it, we got to finish it.
No, I know, because we're pushing all the other things back.
I know.
Do we want to... We have a couple one episodes. Do we want to push it back 1 week, or you want to do it because it's timely?
That's the problem.
I know. Timely. Okay, I'll stay up all night and watch some more of the trial, and then we'll record.
Well, we can wait.
I can't wait.
We can.
Don't stress out. Don't stress out. I don't need you to stress out.
I can't do Friday night, and I can't do Saturday night. I could do Sunday night, and I don't care about Father's Day. It's irrelevant to me.
I think that might be.
But if you care about Father's Day, then
I don't care about Father's Day. I'm just kidding. I love Father's Day. I love Father's Day. Let me see how far I can get on work tonight. And then,
so basically, we'll let you guys know tomorrow if we're going to testify.
We will probably record tomorrow because I will.
Why do we still have jobs? That's the problem.
That's the problem, because I have to work after I get off podcasting. I have so much work to do. I need to assess what I need to do. I'm pretty sure I can record tomorrow. Let me just see how far I can get on because I had a filing today, so I just have to clean up the filing.
I realized yesterday that I have a brief that was due in September. So I have to do that at some point.
In months? Or am I forgetting what month it is too?
Last September.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
what?
I was and
did nobody?
No,
okay.
I found it when I was doing a case review. I was like,
that's a terrible feeling.
Huh. I guess that brief was due in September.
Did no one ever say
nope.
Hey, where's your brief?
Nope.
Maybe you should write that tomorrow and submit it right away.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I got to write it as soon as possible.
Okay, do you want to work on that? No, we can record later.
I ain't working past 5. I'm a government lawyer.
I was gonna say, unless you want to get fired, so that we only have one job to podcast.
That's the truth. Yeah, that's a good point.
I did buy a car, guys. Oh my god,
she did.
So, it was
Congratulations to Alice.
So much adulting. I'm so. You know what's sad? The bruises from the car accident are still here. That's all. I just wanted to let you know that.
The bruises in her heart.
The bruises, no, physical bruises. Physical bruises. I'm so. That's why. Honestly, okay. This is why I'm so tired. It's I don't know how y'all's relationships work. Who? Let's just put it bluntly. I'm the mean one in the relationship. So I'm the one who negotiates our cars and our houses and changes flat tires, right? And so even though I'm the exact person you take advantage of when you go to the you would think small little Asian lady who knows nothing about cars, I
bring
have
the Adnan on people.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I cannot send, and he'll hear this, and it's fine. I'm saying it to his face. You cannot send Mr. Alice to buy a car by himself, because he would literally be the person who'd be like, I just went ahead and got 2 cars because they said it was buy 2, get 2 free. So I just bought them both. Nothing, right? And so it was really funny because I would ask a question, and I'm also a foot shorter than Mr. Alice. So naturally people just don't look at me quite literally. Yeah, he's actually a foot and an inch taller than me. And so all of these salesmen, they're men, I did not deal with a saleswoman. They literally, I'll ask a question and they will literally answer to my husband. And then I'll ask a follow-up question and they will answer to my husband. For 2 straight hours. Nobody looks me in the face at all. And but it's kind of funny because I think they thought they were talking to my husband. Even though he said nothing, because he knew nothing. He hadn't done any research. He didn't know what the market price was. He didn't know, any of the metrics, right? And I would be like, well, they stopped making this, in Japan last year. So where did it move to? And doesn't the warranty go till 60,000? And like Mr. Alice's face was like blank. He's like, what's a powertrain? He literally was like, what's a powertrain? I was like, shh, stop talking.
That's hilarious. Why don't you tell him what you got?
Oh, I got it. Oh, I loved it. I mean, I'm really happy with it. I got a Toyota Highlander. And
in the Toyota family.
I'm a Toyota guy. I grew up with Toyotas, love them. They're reliable, that whole thing. But I hate the process of buying stuff.
It's terrible.
It's not fun. Oh, the best. Really fun, short thing. So we went to one dealership and he was fine. I could tell from the beginning he was like, oh, she's stupid. I'm just gonna, And then as I asked him questions and he realized I wasn't stupid, he lost interest in talking to me. Like, he didn't want to talk to me because he was like, I'm not going to be able to make money off of you. And look, everyone has to make money. I'm not trying to, like, not have people be able to feed their families, but, like, also don't lie to me. And so I did the walk away because I was like, look, I am really tired. I literally have bruises on my arm. I need a car. I need a car. So I'm going to buy a car today because I have no other form of transportation. So I don't feel like playing games. I'm going to tell you these 3 things and why this other car is better. So tell me right now if you can beat that deal. And if the answer is no, fine. I don't want to waste your time. I'm going to leave though. And he was like, well, it depends. And I was like, it doesn't depend. It's a yes or no. And it's fine if it's no. I don't hold it against you. And he's like, we have to sit down and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's fine. I'm not going to sit down. I have to go. And so I left and he texted me later and he called me the wrong name. He was like, hey, Elise. And he has my driver's license, by the way, which is why I don't give him a pass.
Elise.
He was like, he was like, hey, Elise, did you buy that? Or no, he goes, how did you end up buying that other car? So I didn't answer him. So he called me and I answered the phone. He's like, hey, Elise. I was like, hey, I was like, hey, I don't know who Elise is, but this is Alice. And he was like, and he was like, oh, hey, Alice. So where are you on buying a car? I was like, well, I haven't signed the paperwork, but it's in front of me. So did you want to call me to tell me something? And he was like, oh. I was like, okay, cool. Have a good day. I was like, you're either going to call me to make me a better deal or not. Like, it's not a game. Right. I'm going to buy a car today. Oh, Joe. Hotlander. I love it. Man. Oh, yes. Guys.
The Hottesy and the Hotlander.
In case there was any concern, the Hottesy is alive and well. I crashed Mr. Alice's car. so all the making fun of Mr. Alice I just did, I'm very sorry, Mr. Alice, because he loved his car. It's not a Hottesy, but thank God the Hottesy's okay. So now we have a Hotlander and a Hottesy, and they're both
it already
cars.
Had a few issues with it, so I feel like...
Oh, we had a lot of issues, but he was... it was like, how some people have security blankets? He had a security car. Oh, my gosh. Anyways, thanks for listening to my... I'm really tired from like negotiating and buying a car over the last 24 hours.
So we should do a live podcast, which is basically just us talking about things like this at the end of our terrible podcast.
Like I literally, it feels like trial, because it was like an all day affair. It was like 8 hours. I mean, it took 2 days really. Yeah. And like all of this and that. And yeah, it was a lot. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. But the guy I bought the car from, he was very, because I told you guys about the Hottesy, right? I did not go back to that dealership. Did I tell you what they did? I told you. We negotiated it for like 4 hours. Yeah, it was terrible. And they totally just straight up misprinted the price and then refused to change it. I was like, but that's the wrong price. And they're like, what are you going to do? And I was like, I'm going to walk away. The printer says
what the printer says.
I was like, I'm going to walk away from what we just negotiated for 4 hours about. Anyways, thanks for listening to me rant. I feel much better.
So people want you to do a cooking podcast. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, but I don't think you actually want me to do a cooking podcast.
It's like a YouTube. So you cook while talking about a true crime case.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit across from me and eat the food while I make it? Because I think people would really like that. Because then we could talk about true crime. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll do that, sure. When we get fired from or quit our jobs, we'll do this.
Yeah.
Because right now, you know what? Because I made something the other day that I literally thought, I was like, Mr. and Mrs. Brett would love this. I made scallion pancakes. And I was like, I know. I literally thought about you too. But you know, that doesn't travel well. Like, you have to eat it straight off.
Why didn't you invite me over?
You're literally always invited over. You don't need an invitation.
Well, but anyways, I made it. Pancakes.
I made it, and I was like, oh, because we had some leftover, and I was like, but this doesn't travel well. You can't send it, you know? And I was like, they should have been here. So maybe we'll make scallion pancakes. Talk about Karen Reed.
Well, you know, my little girl loves noodles, Asian noodles.
I know she does. Who doesn't?
She does.
Noodles are so good.
Seriously, right? You guys know that the Italians stole noodles from the Chinese, right?
100%.
That's not an Italian food. Yeah,
but it's okay because they're so different. Like, they're not even the same species of food.
It's just really interesting that the defining food from Italy came from Marco Polo.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Bringing the world together.
But yes, if I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, I know we didn't do a Q&A, it would be Asian noodle soup.
Udon.
All kinds, right? Like beef noodle soup, pho, ramen, anything. Any noodle soup.
Udon is my favorite, followed closely by ramen. I'm going to be honest with you. The Chinese have the worst noodles. I'm sorry.
I disagree.
I don't mean to offend your people.
Pho is a little too what is it?
See, I like
too much flour. I love rice noodles. That's Chinese. Like, rice noodles are my favorite.
So what would be a dish with rice noodles?
Oh,
give me an example.
Of the noodle soups. Oh, but also, I don't know what they're called in English. Like, there's a dry noodle that's like, sauteed is not the right word. It's almost like fried rice, but it's with rice noodles. Like, the base is rice noodles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just make it for you, and then you'll be like, these are my favorite noodles now.
So I like pho, and I like udon so much. I love ramen. The problem is, Chinese food is so defined by the, like, Americanized, industrial Chinese food.
Most people have never eaten real Chinese food. I hate going to Americanized. And they're owned by Chinese people, but they know what American people want to eat. And it tastes disgusting. Like, what is orange chicken?
Dude,
like,
well, no. I like orange chicken, but...
no. Like, that,
I love China. I love going to China. The great thing about China, if you guys can go to China, powerful country, incredibly cheap. You can go to China and not have that much money. You walk into a restaurant and you're a god. You, like, sit down and you order, like, you're basically like, give me one of everything. And they're like, that'll be $3. And you're like, okay, fine. I'll give you
And they're like, and you can keep the chopsticks.
Yeah. And they're like, and it's just like all this amazing food shows up. And it's incredible. I mean, yeah, big fan. But I've never had noodles in China that blew me away.
Because there are different regions.
Noodles specifically.
There are different regions. Like, there are regions that eat noodles and regions that eat rice. And that actually defines how tall you are. So, like, people in the north are much taller than the south. Things like that because of, like, rice versus noodles. So if you haven't visited a
what
region
makes you taller?
That eats noodles,
the rice or the noodles?
Wait, what'd you say?
What makes you taller? The rice or the noodles?
It's not the rice or the noodles because that's the base. It's what you eat on the protein on top of it. Yeah. Sorry, but it's what you pair it with. So, anyways, that's all.
Anyways, my daughter loves big noodles, which is udon, because they're thicker and bigger.
Well, they're easier to pick up too.
They are easier to pick up. She's learning how to use the chopsticks. So,
look, she may learn before my kids, which is embarrassing. So.
Yeah.
Does anyone
if I could only eat one thing, noodles would be high on the list.
I do love that's
Asian
my point.
Noodles
are great. Noodles are awesome.
I love Asian food. I mean, frankly, if I had to pick one type of food, Asian food would be the food I would pick.
Agreed.
Especially because
I also love
if you get to pick Asian food, you're like, it's so much stuff. Yeah.
It's literally everything.
Yeah.
Like, I would count Indian food as Asian food, you know?
If you can, absolutely.
I love Indian food.
If you can keep Indian food in the family of Asian food,
just like East,
then it just...
Yeah, I totally agree.
And I love Afghan food. I mean, like all that.
Oh, just Afghan food.
So good.
Really? Yeah, once you start eating with your hands, it's all good. Because your hands can
taste. Dumplings are...
Did your HelloFresh come with dumplings? Mine did.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it was great.
HelloFresh. Buy HelloFresh.
Yeah. This is not an ad.
Yeah, this is not an ad, but HelloFresh is amazing. Yeah, dumplings. The only thing that Asians don't do well.
Cheese. We don't
dessert.
do cheese.
You don't do cheese at all. But
you know what? I don't disagree with you. Yeah. I don't. Well, first of all, I think
red bean paste can only get you so far.
And that's the problem. We didn't have all these chocolate things and sugar canes. We we had rice, like fermented rice became our sugar.
Right. And I will say this: I really like Asian beer. Most of it is
rice,
German.
Man. No, I'm just kidding. Fermented rice.
Yeah, but it's like German beer. So American beer is all like crappy Asian beer, if you think about it, because Budweiser, Miller, Coors, all that, it's like crappy rice-based beer. I mean, it's just crappy beer. But all these German companies went to Asia. So like Qingdao, for instance, was a German company that was nationalized by the Chinese during the revolution. Yeah. But anyways, I really like Qingdao, Sapporo, Asahi, all that stuff. It's great. Tiger.
I should give you all my Asian alcohol.
Singha.
Because I don't really drink it.
I'll drink it.
I know you will. I'll deliver it with some scallion pancakes. Scallion pancakes are probably my favorite, though. There's nothing.
They're so good.
Fried dough. It's fried dough.
It is fried dough.
It's just so good.
So I'm trying to think. So oh God, the greatest. I mean, okay. So I've told you guys about, and I'm sorry, Alice is probably like, I'm gonna go work on stuff. We've been doing this for an hour and 45
I was
minutes.
just thinking, I was like, I wonder why we're always stressed for time.
Yeah. So all of you who are paying $3, I expect a $2 increase, and $5 from now on. Anyways, so the greatest, and I'm interested to hear what you think about this. So in my mind, foie gras, you know how I feel about it. I love it.
You love it,
foie gras,
yes.
Amazing. My German steak was amazing.
Right.
The other food that I would put right up there at the very top, Shanghai soup dumplings.
I mean, so soup dumplings are like a delicacy if you make them correctly. So if you've had real soup dumplings, it is like
Sholong Bai.
This sounds gross.
Is that right?
But
Did I say that right? Sholong Bai?
I have no idea what you're saying, white man, but
white man. Let's see.
So my grandma is Shanghainese.
Long Bai. Bao.
Bao. Definitely not Bai. Bao.
Xiaolong Bao.
Xiaolong Bao.
Xiaolong Bao. XIAO.
No. I know what you're trying to say.
Well, why don't you say it for me? You're the one who speaks Chinese.
I did.
Say it again.
I did. Xiaolong Bao.
Xiaolong Bao. Xiaolong Bao.
Have I told you the story of why my kids don't speak very good?
Because they've been talking to me too much? Is it me?
No. Well, yeah, that too.
Fault?
No, because Mr. Alice was like, he like pointed to something really excitedly outside of the window to the kids. And he said something, and he doesn't speak Mandarin, y'all, like at all. And he was like, Yatsu. And the kids are like staring at him blankly. And I'm looking at him like he's crazy because he's saying repeatedly in Mandarin, teeth, look at the teeth. And I literally was like, oh my gosh, he's having a stroke. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. We're driving on the highway and he keeps going, teeth, kids, look at the teeth. And I'm like, what? Like, I am looking at him like, do I pull the car over? Is he okay? and he looks at me and he's like nodding and smiling. And I was like, what are you saying? And he goes, teeth. And I was like, please speak another language. I don't know what you're saying. And he goes, ducks. And I was like, no, that's yatsu. And he was like, that's what I said. Yatsu. And I was like, no, those are two totally different words. And my kids are in the back being laughing their heads off.
It's hard.
So
it's a difficult language.
It is a difficult language. I get it. But it was just like, I thought he was like having a medical emergency because he wouldn't stop screaming teeth out the window.
So anyways, back to soup dumplings.
Oh, soup dumplings are what I was saying is my grandmother is Shanghainese. She's since passed away. But like to eat real soup dumplings, because you have like scallion pancakes, you have to eat them actually right when they come out.
Yes,
and they
do.
burn your tongue and your mouth, but like that's
Absolutely.
the way to eat them.
That's the way it's supposed to be. The soup. So dumplings. It's literally you know what a dumpling is. It has a meatball in the middle. I don't know what it's made of, and then boiling soup inside a dumpling.
It is soup in a dumpling. It is literally a soup dumpling. Oh, okay, real quick. So the last time I was in Shanghai, I had soup dumplings, but also I went to what was it? How do I say this? It was a ramen. It was a very fancy restaurant's not the right way to say it, but like most really good food, you literally sit on the side of the street next to the gutter. But this is like a restaurant that you go to, and there's a shows, right? Like they literally dance, like there's like the dragon dance and everything. So it's like a fancy restaurant because you're indoors, and they come by these like guys with these like, have you ever seen Chinese yo-yo? It's like these big sticks. Oh, I'll teach you Chinese yo-yo. It's a game, but they have these long noodles that are like, I don't know, hundreds of feet long, and they're literally whipping the noodles in the air, and you tell them what type of noodles you want, and the guy with the samurai sword like cuts it up in the top, and it falls onto your bowl perfectly into your soup.
Wow.
So you end up eating I mean, it was so delicious. So go to this like fancy samurai sword noodle ramen place in Shanghai if you're there, because it was majestic.
Wow.
Anyways.
It's been a while since I've been to Shanghai. The last time I was in Shanghai was for Chinese New Year in 2013, and it was incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
The only way you've ever seen anything like it is
I was
if you've
just
been in
thinking,
war.
I was like, 2013 is not that long ago.
It's been a while.
We're so old.
I know. We are. And I had soup dumplings. And the place we had it in, it's funny because there was a soup dumpling place in Maryland when I was in D.C., and they actually had a picture of the place on the wall. And it was like this 3-story building. And on the first story was like the cheap soup dumplings. And the second story were like the better, more expensive soup dumplings. And the third story were the really good soup dumplings. But if you've never had soup dumplings,
we'll drive to Atlanta. We'll go get soup dumplings in Atlanta because there are a couple of really good places in Atlanta. Yeah. Not Shanghai, but pretty good. All right.
Okay. We've talked enough.
Go work.
This has been. I'm sorry. Sorry, we've kept you guys so long.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Although all of you could leave.
That's true. You're not stuck here. You're not required to be here. But
just kidding.
All right.
Love you guys.
We've been recording this whole time.
This is all going to be cut out. Oh, we forgot to stop recording.
Yeah, we never stopped recording. So this will all be in bloopers sometime later, I guess.
Are you there?
Okay. I don't know if I need to get like a new connection that like from
I feel like it's not
box to...
It doesn't feel like a technical issue. It feels like a software incompatibility issue, you know?
It may be a software issue. I may need to
because it's not like your microphone doesn't work. It's that it changes it. But anyway.
Well, it's like it shorts. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with it, but I should try and figure that out at some point instead of just ignoring it and hoping it'll go away.
I mean, you know, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes, we are ready. Okay.
I don't know
really
how far
quick
we're gonna get
because
either,
these people are so nice for asking. You guys, kids are amazing. He was like down for the count. I'm talking like his face was against the sink as I watched throw up off of his face yesterday. Couldn't move. Bouncing off the walls today. Bouncing off the walls. He's fine. So weird. But so thank you for asking. He's great. He's great.
That's kid for you.
That's a kid for
Okay,
you.
let's... All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let me get you a superlative real quick.
Gee, you don't sound so excited about it.
Anyway, okay, here we go. You ready? Okay. Okay.
He was back. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was like, sorry.
Like, what is that?
I have my
What is that?
I have my headphones on, so I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Sorry, that was my phone. I didn't know it was on. I thought like ice was falling down from the roof. Sorry, let me start that sentence over. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Just for the record, if you're curious,
good.
The standard for this kind of thing.
Don't hear me though. There you go. Okay, you're back.
Oh, did I go away?
You went
I was
away.
just talking like crazy.
You cut out at, well, it doesn't really matter because you're still recording.
I cut out at where?
I said it doesn't really matter because you kept recording.
Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but you cut out around when you said the Schofield's team said that they were in the process of asking for it, and Florida was like, meh, and then you cut out. So,
what do you think we should do? Should we keep going or should we stop?
I think this is a good stopping place.
If you think we can get through the rest of it down to the end of the trial, next episode.
I'm looking.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, we are verbose.
I mean, we are who we are, right?
We are. So and would it be the first time when we said something was like 8 episodes and it's like 10? No.
No. But for the sake of like the flow of the series, the next episode should end before the new timeline starts. Does that make sense?
I think we are on. So we have to do like 8 pages. No.
I mean, we could do. And the problem with doing Ed Gunther and all the blood stuff is then Nancy Stout is also the blood stuff.
I know. I was just thinking the flow of the blood.
The blood.
The flow of the blood. I did not mean to do that pun. But...
I think we should stop and do that next time.
I agree.
And then
because all that testimony flows together.
And then basically, so that is this episode 5. This is episode 5. So we can do all of that for episode 6. And then 7, we start the new timeline. And then 8...
theories.
So that works out. If you think we can do that. It
might be 8.5. It could be a very long... I think episode 7 might be very long.
Episode 7 could be long. Yeah. But it could be very long. But that's why in episode 6, I want to get through the rest of this.
I think we can be diligent in 6 and get through it. Because I think if we're going to have a long episode 7 is the one that should be long.
Okay.
We got
you think we stop here then?
I think so.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I do think all of this testimony flows together, and it would.
Because it's all about blood. Yeah.
It's the blood, man.
It's all about blood, and then Alice Scott. Finally get to Alice Scott.
Oh, Alice.
We got a lot to say about Alice.
A lot of negativeness in the chat, and I'm forgetting that they're talking about a different Alice. I'm like, guys, why are you so hard on Alice?
People named Alice.
I do stay up late. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hold on. Let me wrap it up.
All right. You all right there, bud?
Yeah, you know how it is. This disease just never lets go. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, don't worry, guys. I've not forgotten about the Brittany story, but let me stop for this recording so we can do ads.
Did I break this up? Yeah, I did. Look at me.
Look at you.
So good. So good. So what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to go live. I want to do that. And go live.
Man,
can't really whistle.
Already I can feel like I'm coming back alive now that school's starting. It's so much less taxing.
I know.
Anyone else? Like, not even all my kids have started school, but like 1 out of 3 helps.
Yeah. Let's see.
Did y'all make it to the pool this afternoon?
No, we didn't.
First day of school is a lot to balance.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really the first day of school. We went to school, we saw the classrooms, we got a bunch of information.
Oh, today wasn't first day of school?
I mean, it was the first day, but it was like you show up and hang out for a while, meet everybody, and then leave. So,
got it. Because our first day is a real first day, but it's like a half day. But like parents leave and everything. Then never mind. That's not first day. I'm a little sleepy though.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are, I guess.
Okay. I'd like to start.
Or to do whatever.
We're both a little sleepy, huh?
Whatever you want to roll.
I'm gonna start. I got this.
People are talking about all your cases that you've been covering, Alice, on your other podcast.
There's some good cases. So the City Confidential ones, like, they're all a city, you know, like you get to know a city. And yesterday I like recorded like 4 and I had lived in all 4 cities. I was like, this is a little bit creepy.
Is it going well? Are you enjoying it?
That's fine. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You get a lot of good.
I miss you.
You guys need to go leave reviews on Apple. Leave a 5-star review for City Confidential and American Justice.
You don't need to.
And leave a question, and we'll answer it.
I do really. I mean, they're like definitely haters, which is fine. Like, you can hate all you want. But a lot of people are like, this is not true to the original. The original was a narrator who was a man. And I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not that. I don't know what to tell you. But I think when they chose me, they knew I wasn't a man.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was an artistic decision they made, and it wasn't an accident.
They can always go back
gosh
and watch.
darn, I thought Alice had a manly voice.
They could watch the old episodes if they want to hear. I mean, look, they were great narrators.
They were awesome.
Are also
I grew up on those
narrator.
voices.
Yeah, and you are just picking up the mantle that they've laid down. I think those guys
just
are
different.
Dead.
Just different.
So they can't do it anymore. We need new blood.
They literally can't do it anymore. I'm not taking their jobs.
Is he alive?
They literally
Is Bill
can't
Curtis
do it
still
anymore.
alive? I don't know if he's still alive.
I don't know. I mean, these episodes are like from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. Well, Alice,
legend.
You have worked very hard. You deserve a break.
I'm sorry, Bill. Bill is definitely alive, but he is 83 years old.
Sorry, Bill. Well, Bill's enjoying a well-deserved
He deserves
retirement.
it. He shouldn't have to be a narrator anymore. He's 83 years old. Give his voice a rest.
Exactly. I agree. Okay, I don't know when we're going to record again. Sometime early next week.
I think I'm relatively free until we have to travel.
We're leaving Wednesday night, so
Okay, so you want to do
Monday or Tuesday.
You want to do Monday and Tuesday? Or I could do Sunday if you want to buy yourself a little time for travel.
So I'll pick the episode. I don't know which one we're going to do. Mm-hmm. And maybe if it takes 2 episodes to do, we can do it twice. If it's a 1-episoder, we'll just do 1. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Because now, I mean, we've done 2 legal briefs, so we don't need to do legal briefs.
Look at us go.
Yeah. Exactly.
See how my sound levels are.
Turn mine up just a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. And the doctor was like, yeah, you just have like a low-grade fever. You'll probably have them for 2 weeks. And I was like, is that normal? And she was like, the flu is really bad. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. I could put you on antibiotics, but I wouldn't if I were you. I could give you steroids. I wouldn't if I were you. Here's some Afrin.
I'll be like, give me the steroids.
To it.
Give me the steroids. I want the steroids.
She's like, yesterday at the Super Bowl, I did see all of the ads for Wicked, so color me wrong.
There's that.
It's going to be
Oh, yeah, you know.
But it's not the original cast. I mean, the original
almost
cast
never
is like
the
30
original
years older
cast.
now.
You know how it is.
That's not true. They had the opportunity. It'd be one thing if
they'd done it 20 years
they didn't
ago.
know it was going to be so busy, so famous. They knew when it came out, and everyone loved the original cast. You know what I mean? You could always do a remake
Missed opportunity.
later. You can never do the original task again. You know? Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's just a lost opportunity. That's all. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You okay?
But I'm very excited for Taylor's boyfriend for winning.
Yeah, I was happy for her. Lana was there.
That was a good ball game.
It irritated me. The 49ers just irritated me. Like, I didn't care who won. They just irritated me. Because everything they did.
What did they do?
It's like they didn't know how to play football anymore. Or coach football or call plays or do anything. They just
this is true. This is true.
So.
But, like, Mahomes is just really good at what he does.
He is really good.
Like, he never gets frazzled. And it's, like, it's very nice to watch.
But it's little things like
really
not knowing the rules. Like, you would think you would know the rules going into the game.
It's frustrating.
So, but whatever. The better prepared team won. So, good for them.
That is true.
So, we may or may not be back tomorrow. It's going to depend on how Alice feels. We may just take the rest of the week off.
Well, I will try. Part of it is I still have so much work to do because I was stuck at the doctor's office for hours today. Not their fault. I guess everybody's sick, so, there's that.
It's a rough time. I'm glad I'm not sick for once in a while.
I know. But I'm really glad you're not sick. One of us has to carry the other. I know. I've been drinking. Thank you, guys. Trust me, I've never been sick this long before. I guess I've never had the flu. I don't know. But I do think it's so funny that when I went to the doctor today, because I was like, I've never been to the doctor. I don't have a general practitioner. I called one today, Brett. I think it was the one that you go to. I know that there's like a massive shortage in like internal medicine people. I called your doctor and I was like, hey, just want to set up a general, I don't have a doctor. I need to find a doctor. And the lady literally laughed at me and she was like, yeah, in our practice, only one doctor is taking new patients and it's not till July. Bye. And hung up on me.
Got to go to ZocDoc, Alice.
I do have to go to ZocDoc, but I was just shocked. I was like, what if I wanted to make an appointment for July? Because clearly it's not going to get any shorter.
Yeah, seriously.
So, anyways, so I had to go to like a clinic and wait hours, but it's okay.
It's okay.
She was like, yeah, you're really sick, but it is what it is. And I was like, oh, okay. So like, I'm good. No pneumonia. And she was like, not yet, but maybe not tomorrow. Yet. And I was like, what?
It's always tomorrow. We'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Mean it. Bye. Bye.